Welcome back. As mentioned by Dr. Nagaswamy, Hindus believe that wherever they live, there should be a place of worship. When we look back at the historic towns in South Africa where our indentured forebears settled, this thought is further emphasized. Wherever they lived, they built temples that became the heart of the community. And in Darnall, on the KwaZulu Natal North Coast, it was no different.
Darnall, if I remember, is a name that was probably attributed to an English gentleman in the early colonial days of sugar farming, etc.
We are lucky in the sense that this place here, it belongs to the Hindu Temple Society. We are over 100 years old. And I had the opportunity of mixing with those really very, very spiritual people.
This temple served the needs of Hindus. It's always been a Hindu temple. And there was no such thing as if you were Hindi or you were Tamil, that you were excluded from this temple.
This temple is very dear to us. It's been the fulcrum of our community for as long as I remember, and it's part of the heritage of our Hindus.
It was built under the consensus that we need a place of worship, and let us do it for the community. Most of the murtis that you see here, these are all been placed here from as far back as recorded in our history. We're hosting this year the 99th year of Kavadi in Darnall. That is a factual record of our events.
All these murtis that were installed here of granite had to go through the Abhishekam process, and that was observed for, I guess, some 40 days of fasting or before they were installed in the proper Hindu fashion with priests officiating. The Sunday morning service is purely to encourage the youth to come to service and to educate them about our spirituality and our rich history of Hinduism.
We observe the whole protocol of the continuous Hindu festivals and prayer that are in our temple calendar. So throughout the year there is some activity taking place.
I can miss anything but not the temple. It's the prayer in the temple. We do Lord Shiva's prayers every second week in the month, twice in a month, full moon and new moon. I always be here.
The area is such a beautiful, serene. So you can enjoy this rural setup with a temple that's got a lot of history and a lot of culture to it. So it's entirely left on the individual's choice of how much faith they put into this temple. This is a very old and established temple, and people genuinely come and pray, and I'm most certain that they they are rewarded with their prayers.